Me and Resident Evil have an interesting relationship. I was introduced to the franchise when I was 7 years old. My uncle was playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on the PS1, and he let me try a level. I was 7. It was awesome. I died, but it was awesome. And then when I was 10 years old, I started Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. Yeah, you guys know what a nunchuck is? Oh my god, try killing zombies with that thing. That thing is awful. But then as I got older, I ventured out to the Xbox 360, and then I tried 6, which was fine. I mean, 6 was... I mean, it has its moments, okay, man? I was a young kid, man, all right? It was fun enough. And then on the Xbox One, that's when I got my Resident Evil high going, man. We got RE2 Remake. That was awesome. RE4 Remake. That was even more awesome. 7, scary as shit. 8, Village. It was good. I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good, okay? It had its moments, all right? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Resident Evil 9. God damn. I spent a lot of time on that game. I'm not gonna lie. I think on my first playthrough, I spent like 17 hours on it. Okay, all right, calm down, Resident Evil fans. Let me tell you something, okay? All right? I know that's a terrible time for a run, okay? I'm looking like a terrible game journalist right now. But I have my reasoning, okay? When I play a game that I spent $70 fucking on, you goddamn right I'm gonna enjoy every second of it, all right? I'm gonna explore that room 20 times at 20 different angles, okay? So before you start crucifying me in the comments, I did have fun. So yeah, I finally beat the game, all right? Took me a while, but I got a lot to talk about, man, all right? This game did some incredible stuff that I kind of question a little bit. But overall, it's very good. We're gonna talk about it, all right? Now, the first thing the game opens up with, which I love, is player freedom. Guys, I'm a big advocate for player freedom, all right? Give me the choice, okay? You give me the choice, I choose what I want, I'm a happy man. You don't give me the choice, you better make the right choice then, all right? Because we're both on the line now, all right? But anyway, the game opens up with the option of choosing 2 different type of playthroughs for each character. If you want to do first person or third person. Now, I did what the game recommended, but to have that option out for players, so cool, so cool. You get brownie points for that, all right? Now, the next thing they did was there's certain modes. There's classic modes where you got to use the ink ribbon to save your game and Grace's playthrough, or the modern mode. Ain't nobody doing the modern mode. You better do the classic mode, all right? If you're a real Resident Evil fan, you know damn well you did the classic mode. If you did, I'm proud of you. If you didn't, you got to replay the game now. I don't give a fuck if you beat it. Nope, you're going back. So now, let's dive into Resident Evil Requiem. Let's talk about the first part of the game, okay? We are going to talk about our new character. Hell yeah, we got a new character in Resident Evil. Huge. Grace Ashcroft. She's an FBI agent, all right? She basically reminds me of any normal person that if they were placed in the Resident Evil world, they get absolutely cooked. We are all not Leon. We are all not Chris Redfield. Motherfucker punches boulders and volcanoes. Jill Valentine, man, she killed Nemesis, bro. We all ain't built like that. I can say I am, but let me tell you, man, if I was placed in that world, not gonna lie, I'll be cooked, man. I mean, I'm short as fuck, guys. Okay, look at this shit, man, all right? If I see Nemesis tall ass, ha. The first part of the game, you're mostly gonna play as Grace. Now, this is where the horror aspect of the game comes in. Pretty cool stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun with Grace. And there were so many times in my playthrough, I had come up with this genius-ass plan. I'm like, I'm gonna hit this door, and then hit this door, and I'm about to be out. Y'all already know. Motherfucking stalker pulls up. Now, you got a stalker in this game, yeah. Got this weird mutant chick thing. Oh my god, that thing gave me nightmares. And I'm a 23-year-old man. This is my life now. The only ways you can escape it is use the Magnum, which is also called the Requiem. Get it? Name of the game. I see you, Capcom. Or you could turn on the lights. You see these bright lights near me, huh? Turn these shits on, that shit ain't pulling up. So you best believe I was looking at lights like they're my Lord and Savior. Overall, the survival horror part of the game, very good, very intense. They also included this blood collector gadget. Now, every time you kill an enemy or you find it throughout the map, you can collect blood, which can help you craft ammo or health. Yeah, I kind of use that a lot. I'm not proud of myself, man, dude. I died quite a lot of times in this game, all right? And it was pretty bad. I think this was probably the first Resident Evil game where I died double digits in a playthrough. Resident Evil 4, I did not die that often. I think my favorite levels in this game, especially on Grace's side, was the generators level, where you had to use batteries to power generators, and certain areas would turn off if you want to turn on a new area. Dude, that is so cool. That was intense. My ass was trying to strategize how to do it right. Fucked up a lot of time. This is gonna be the plan. Follow my lead. She fucked up the plan! And the final part, in the last chapter, when you go against the Lickers, so cool. I'm sorry, man. I was terrified, man. I felt fear, man. Those shits do a lot of damage, and they are terrifying creatures. But yeah, paid homage to the old Resident Evil games. So yeah, I don't know how Grace was gonna survive this game, really. Like, you know what? She was pretty fucked. Thankfully, Capcom brought Unc back. Capcom went to the retirement home on bingo night and dragged Leon back into the franchise. Hell yeah. Unc still got it, man. Oh. Ah! Yeah! That's the Leon I know. Unc still got it, man. Our favorite backflipping, kicking, dodging, charismatic man is now back in another fucking Resident Evil game. And let me tell you this, guys. I was pretty starstruck, man. You know, it was so fun to play as Leon. In the first part of the game, you only get the free trial Leon. Basically, you only get 30 minutes with him. You got custody over this shit. You're mostly with Grace in the first part of the game, but you get a little bit of Leon missions here and there, like sprinkled in there, but then you gotta go back to Grace. But thankfully, there's a second part of the game, and that's when Leon gets custody. Oh my god, that shit was awesome. You ever wanted John Wick in a zombie game? Play fucking Leon. It was incredible, man. The parry system, he got a little axe, man. You could just whip ass, bro. Oh my god, that shit was so good, man. Oh my god, I spent hours and hours playing that shit. That shit flew by, man. Now, hands down, the best part of Resident Evil Requiem is going back to Raccoon City. Specifically, the police department. Dude, seeing that place in ruins and just re-exploring it, so fun, dude. I was starstruck. I just felt the nostalgia hit me like a train. Yes, it's a lot of fan service. I am aware of that, all right? But it's servicing me, okay, man? And that's all I need a game to do. I explored every part of that little police station. It was a small segment, but man, I extended it out as far as I can. And we gotta talk about one of the best parts. I'm sorry, man. Bringing back Mr. X. So cool. So cool. God damn, bro.
What the? Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to
I got Wesker flashbacks right there. What? What?
Have fun.
What?
I remember you.
What? They brought back Mr. X? No way.
I remember that too.
Oh my god, this is cinema. Oh my god. Fighting Mr. X. Oh my god, dude, I was so happy, man. It was so much fun. Also, I forgot to mention they added this cool thing with Leon's playthrough where whenever you kill a target or you collect these little like wristbands, you get points. And with these points, you could buy weapons and upgrade them. So you best believe I was hunting every zombie. I faced nothing that I couldn't overcome, all right? When I'm playing Leon, man, gloves are coming off, bro. We going bare fit. And then the motorcycle segment with Leon, so cool. Just driving on a city's ruins and not even driving on roads and fighting Victor, how awesome can that not be, bro? That's just simply awesome. Like, the whole segment with Leon was just awesome. We gotta talk about one of the lowest parts of the game. It's not that low to make it unplayable, but as a guy who tries to be the most honest to you guys as best I can, we gotta talk about the story, all right? The story does have some highs, all right, don't get me wrong. Bringing Mr. X back, the story with Grace and Emily, Leon's return, Sherry. It's all great stuff. Now, I gotta talk about this ending, all right? You're in the lab, and you release Elpis, right? Now, there's this one guy in the game that gets done dirty the most, all right? Zeno. There's this cool-looking Wesker-like guy, bro. He has the abilities, he has a nice suit, he has everything. You're like, oh my god, we're gonna fight this guy near the end, bro. He's so fucking cool. He dies in the ending. Literally full-on dies. You didn't even get a chance to fight him, okay? That was a little bit weird because I kind of wanted to fight him. It kind of did him dirty, you know? You brought this cool guy in, you killed him off. Not the first time Capcom has done this. The next thing we gotta talk about is the cure. So Leon throughout the whole game is sick. He's like dying. He's, you know, he might die. That's what they marketed. They marketed he was gonna fucking die, okay? We might kill him off. Everyone who plays Capcom games or Resident Evil games specific, we were like, I don't think you're gonna kill him off. The release of Elpis wasn't this big virus because it was teased throughout the whole game that it was the cure. And Leon's cure and he's back. That's fine. Now the one thing at the very, very end is, you know, you defeat Victor, you do everything. And then at the end, you bring back Emily. Now, in the middle of the game, she did die. She got fucking, we shot her ass down. But they brought her back at the end. Why? You know, I'm not a major guy on like crazy good stories, right? But there is one thing. Now, this is for me personally with storytelling. Risk. Stories that have risk do way better than stories that don't have risk. Because it kind of felt like that ending was like, everything worked out at the end, man. Nothing really matters. It kind of was like a little bit annoying, but it's not like a major drawback to like never play the game. But it was times where it was just like, what is going on? Having the cure, killing Zeno. And the thing about Zeno was like, when are we ever going to get a villain that's in multiple games, like Wesker, you know? That's the one thing that Capcom keeps doing. They keep killing off villains. We're never gonna bring them back, you know? We need more people like Wesker, who is always in every game, who's just that fucking smart, and just, he's gonna come back. He's not gonna die that easily. But if you kill off every villain you get in a Resident Evil franchise, we're just gonna have a generic boss be like, what's up? I don't like the way you're looking at me. Overall, still, guys, I'm not saying the game is bad and you should hate it because of the story. No, I mean, Resident Evil stories are all right. They're usually all pretty good. They're not like masterpieces, but I just had to mention that because I'm always honest with you guys. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. You know why? Because I'm already on my second playthrough, boys. I'm getting all those achievements, man. I'm speedrunning this shit, man. This game is so fun, so addictive. The gameplay, hands down, the best in the franchise. Storytelling, it's all right, man. But overall, guys, highly recommend this game. Yeah, that's basically it for the video. I'm gonna have a montage of my funny moments from my first playthrough up shortly. As you can see, we are now upgraded to a green screen. My ugly ass is on the camera now. You can't avoid me now. And yeah, man, I hope you all enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you like Resident Evil Requiem? Do you love it? Did I go hard on it? I don't know. I'm just here to talk about games, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye-bye.